bullying is not cool. It's something that I had to go through, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through. I still have to go through it today, and it just gets worse and worse, and it's a horrible thing. So one story of when I was bullied, I remember in a lot of elementary school, I was bullied a lot because I would hang out with guys more than girls because it was easier for me to kind of like hang out with them because I liked sports, not into that girly stuff always. It just kind of got harder towards 5th grade at the social worker multiple times in order to be able to fix these things. I've had to go to the principal multiple times to fix these things. Even once to to Dr. Braggy, the superintendent. And I remember that it was just really hard, like better throughout middle school. But I'm so thankful that I'm here with my friends now, and I made just the friends that I wish to have.
Right. My sister was bullied in middle school, and it's not very good because she has special needs, and I feel like they were kind of taking advantage of her by making her say things that weren't really appropriate to say. I kind of feel bad about this because it seems kind of sick that people would make her do these kind of things. I don't like my sister getting bullied, even though she doesn't really realize it because she has Down syndrome. I don't like it because I don't like how people take advantage of her, even though she doesn't realize it. It's not the right thing to do. My sister being bullied affects my family in a big way. I mean, even though she couldn't realize it, we talked about it saying, Sammy, don't let these people be mean to you, even though she doesn't know they're being mean. And my mom actually told some kids on the bus, do something about it, tell the principal, and they actually did, and they got in trouble, and it stopped. I think the main reason people make fun of my sister is because she's kind of funny looking, she can't really talk very well, she can't read very well. But under all that, she's a really sweet person. They should try to look past all that besides the disease of Down syndrome. She's really a great person, and if you get to meet her, then it's a really good experience.
It can affect them in many different ways. Kids can be really stressed when they're bullied. Their grades can decline. They can lose a lot of sleep or just become really anxious when they're bullied, or even sometimes become sad or depressed because of, especially if the bullying is over an extended period of time. My experience with bullying, varies on a day-to-day basis and just on a week-to-week basis. Working as a school psychologist and in a middle school, especially with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, I think it varies. So it just depends on the week and the day and kind of what's going on. Sometimes, I think typically the most amount of bullying I've seen is probably 7th grade, I would say, just kind of over my experience. I think there's just a lot of different activities and events that go on in 7th grade that might lead to bullying. Also sometimes 8th grade at the beginning of the school year, sometimes when kids are kind of adjusting to the new school year, that's when you kind of see more bullying happen.
Don't be a bystander. Stand up for the person and don't be a bystander.
Take a stand and don't be a bystander.
Take a stand and don't be a bystander.
Take a stand and don't be a bystander.